Cena's Corner, world's #1 rhythm game reviewer.
Hey, what's up guys? Alright, here we are, the Rock Band Reprise video, because there's some things I guess I forgot out of the long Rock Band 3 E3 review that I did that I need to make sure you guys are aware of. So here we go. We're going to make this hopefully short and sweet. Alright, first of all, let's clarify the shipping. Shipping will go out worldwide, all over the date that Rock Band 3 is released. So to all my Australian friends that asked me and everybody over the water, for the first time ever, Rock Band will be released simultaneously on all consoles. So that covers the Wii, the Xbox 360, the PS3, and the Nintendo DS. So again, Rock Band will be released simultaneously all over the globe when it releases this fall or winter. Right, the other thing is that I was getting is, will the ions work in Rock Band 3? Your ions will work in Pro mode in Rock Band 3 as long as you have the 3 cymbals all hooked up. However, let me just tell you a small problem that I'm writing harmonics about that we discovered kind of at E3, and Barry and I was talking about it. If they're not already watching this, I'm sure they're not going to tell me anything, but I'm going to just put it on their plate so they know it's out there. Unless I'm wrong, from what I'm seeing, there is no way that the Ion drum rocker can do double bass in Rock Band 3 Pro mode. This is simply because there's no way to tell Rock Band 3 that you are using a kick trigger. Okay. In other words, if you're using a Yamaha KB65 or Roland KD8, there's no way for us to go in and tell Rock Band 3 that we want to override the gain so that it still give us double bass in Pro mode, even though Pro mode is not picking up that we have another bass pedal plugged in. The other thing is I don't see on the current brain any way for us to even plug in 2 pedals. Now I know everybody's saying splitters and all that kind of stuff, but if you look at it, the splitter is going into the same signal, so it's going into the same port. You only have one bass port at all on the Ion drum rocker, which is the only orange port that's there. So by putting a splitter on it, all you're doing is splitting that signal. It still does not tell Rock Band 3 that you have an individual pedal that it needs to activate. So far, Ion's only word of how this is going to work with their system is they want you to go out and buy the Alesis DM6 Brain. However, again though, even with the Alesis DM6 Brain, if you're using one kick trigger, being the KP65, I still don't see any way that it's going to be picked up in the game. The way that Pro mode is picking up, you have double bass. If you're using the standard Rock Band 2 drum kit, it's because of that second port in the back that is the black port. When you jack a pedal into that, it automatically tells Rock Band 3 you have 2 pedals, and it's going to automatically kick on double bass mode. If you don't want double bass mode, you have to go into your options and turn that off or make that pedal a hi-hat pedal. So I have, not yet, but I'm getting ready to fire off an email again to Harmonix, just making them aware that this is what we found out, and hopefully that they have a solution for all of us Ion people who has a professional kick trigger and we want to use double bass. There will be bass Pro mode, so Pro mode will have bass and guitar. Now I know I've already heard it, I've answered it on the thing. I can't tell you there's going to be a bass peripheral. I did make the comment that, you know, you can still play the bass on the Squire and the Mustang. I can't remember who it was, but the person was right. You know, the person said it kind of diminishes the whole experience of learning how to play bass. So all I can tell you guys is this: we got to wait and see. You know, we didn't get the Ion drum rocker either in the first year that Rock Band 3 was out, or Rock Band 2 was out. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of peripherals that's going to go down the line that may come out, but it may not be in the first year of release. So we're going to have to wait. Mad Cats has told me, because when I talked to my PR rep there, that they are more than aware that people want a bass peripheral and they're going to work on that. Maybe. But they gave me no inclination of if, when, how, why this is going to come out. And all of your current Rock Band instruments, including guitars, drum kits, so on and so forth from Rock Band 1, will cross over and will work in Rock Band 3. The only problem you drummers are going to have if you have a standard Rock Band 1 drum kit is that it does not have support for cymbals and it does not have support for the second pedal. So you won't be able to do Pro mode on a Rock Band 1 kit from what I'm seeing, but you can play regular mode with a Rock Band 1 kit. So there is no need to rush out for all the people that keep saying Harmonix wants money. No, they don't, because they made all of their instruments work with this game. So there is no need to go out and buy other plastic instruments if you don't need to or want to. Keyboard bundle is ready to be pre-ordered now. If you don't already know that, if you haven't done it, I've already got mine on pre-order, and there seems to be 2 conflicting dates, and everybody keeps saying, well, Cena, is it coming out here? Now we have 3. September 24th, October 31st, and November 1st, which is my birthday. I can't clarify any of those dates. Somebody wrote me on Twitter and said, Cena, do you know if the September 24th date is true? No, I don't. Because when I asked Dan Teasdale directly, and I asked many other members of Harmonix directly at E3 this year when it's going to come out, they all said the same thing, which was winter 2010 or holiday 2010. So we don't know. Microphones, all that stuff still works. No need to go buy any fancier microphones. I'm sure there'd be other microphones and stuff that's coming out down the line here really soon from Mac. There's a new Ion kit that's also coming out. They're calling it the Ion Pro. The only difference of it is it's going to automatically come with 3 cymbals out the box, and they're actually going to give you finally a real drum pedal that is a double chain drum pedal. Now I have no word how it's going to work because I've seen the picture and it just has a regular pedal. It looks like it could be whatever. Let's just say DW5000 or Pearl or whatever it is. And it's a chain. You see a cord, but it doesn't exactly give us any inclination how that hooks up, where the hit pad is or whatever. So you have that, and it'll give you a hi-hat pedal. That is the only difference in that. And they're saying that it will be released for the Xbox 360, the PS3, and all of my friends on the Wii. I think that's about it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the Rock Band 3 presentation. Here coming up, there's a Dance Central video I have that's gonna come out. It's gonna talk to you a little bit about Dance Central. It won't be near as long as Rock Band 3. Rock Band 3 was all that long, an hour, because of the fact of all the things that you guys asked, all the things I needed to let you know. And this is a big major jump in Rock Band 3. They're asking you guys to spend money on new peripherals if you want to learn new things. So I thought it was my job to come to you and say, if you want to spend your money on this or not, and this is exactly what you're getting, and I had to break them all down. So that's why it took me an hour. Dance Central won't be that long. That'll be coming out pretty soon. And then sooner or later, somebody keeps asking me why it takes me so long to produce a video. I think I'm going to do a screencast sooner or later and just showing you guys a little bit of what it takes for me to have to put on this production, if you want to call it that. So some people say, we don't want to look at you for 6-part videos. Well, believe me, dude, I don't want to look at myself for 6 parts of video, even though I render it all together and cut it. But I have to watch myself more than you ever watch me, to be honest, because of what it takes to render and what it takes to edit and then render and make sure everything is right. All right. So that's it, guys. I hope this answered your questions. I don't think I forgot any. I'm trying to think if I forgot any at all. Oh, one. I've been asked what the MIDI adapter from Madcast is going to do. Again, from what I've been told and what I've seen, the MIDI adapter from Madcast is not for guitar. It is only for keyboard and for electronic drums if you want to put a full-size keyboard or like your Roland kit to be able to play with Rock Band. For what I understand, it is supposed to be seamless, which means you're supposed to be able to plug this thing in, jack it into your Xbox, your PS3, or your Wii, and it's supposed to be able to be detected from the brain to the MIDI device, what pad is where, and it's supposed to be seamless. So you're not supposed to have to go in and adjust anything. I'm not going to promise you that. Being a drummer for over 32 years and also playing a lot with electronic drum kits, I'm not going to promise you that you're not going to have to adjust the MIDI setting here or there. But it is not for the guitar. Again, if you are interested in the pro guitar and learning guitar, you're going to have to get the Fender Squier or the Fender Mustang simply because of the technology that's built in the neck. Now, the other way you can go about that is if you have already previously taken lessons or you feel that you can learn without what the technology does, then you may just be able to sit there with your real guitar and pluck along. But you're not going to get the feedback out of Rock Band 3 that you would need to let you know how well or how bad or you're doing, or with the progress you've made, or how close you've come, or whatever the case is. Okay. So again, the MIDI port only works for full-size keyboards or any keyboard you have and a electronic drum kit. I do not know as of yet how a full-size keyboard is going to work, being that a full-size keyboard is about, what, 88 keys, and you have 25 keys on the Rock Band 3 Madcast keyboard. As soon as I find out, I'll let you guys know. Okay. So I think that covers everything for the Reprise, guys. I thank you guys very much for the support. Probably shortly after this, look for a video. I have some updates that you guys know on Cena's Corner and also on Team Cena. As far as the Team Cena stuff goes, it would be the first and the only time you hear me speak on that. But I've been told by all my advisors, and as people like to call them, industry handlers, that I should make this video to let you guys know what's going on so you are abreast of what's happening team-wise, and further let you know what's going to go on in the future with our contest coming up to fall here pretty soon, and then winter. All right, so that's it. You guys know how to reach me, Cena at cenascorner.com. If you want to follow me on Facebook, it is Facebook/Cena's Corner. On Twitter, Twitter/Cena5401. It will ask you, tell you need to be approved. I will approve you. Okay. And I think that's it, guys. Until next time, peace, love, keep rocking out, and we're gonna catch you guys next time.